Hey, Dr. Perez here. Let's talk about hormone balance again, and this time from the male perspective. So, like the last time, we're going to talk about one particular study for one herb, because it'll bring the conversation to something that is more interesting and more important. So, the herb in question is Cistanche, or róng. The West, this herb has a reputation for increasing testosterone or male performance. In the East, it's known as a warm kidney yang tonic. So the study in question was looking for biochemical targets for echinacoside, which is one of the main ingredients in this herb, and its effect on oligospermia, or low sperm count, or maybe the sperm is not great, something like that. So they found, among other things, we'll focus in on this one finding, they found that echinacoside decreased expression of androgen receptors in the hypothalamus. Now, how is decreasing expression going to lead to higher functionality down the line? So now I introduce the very important concept of your endocrine system, your hormones, checks and balances with itself. So maybe some of you know this, but the hypothalamic pituitary axis. So it is that, so all of the end product hormones, they actually will go back up to the hypothalamus and negatively inhibit the precursors to their eventual creation. This has, so if there's too much of it, it'll negatively impact it, and the value goes down, it goes too low, and it won't be around to inhibit it. So kind of guides your hormone levels into the middle that your body has planned for you, or things you need, or something like that. And it's a very complex interwoven web of checks and balances, because all the hormones relate to each other in this positive negative feedback way. And so this is how it relates to Chinese herbalism. Most of these herbs are they are inducers of inducers, or in this case, inhibitors of inhibitors, and as opposed to Western, modern Western hormone replacement therapy, they give you like low testosterone. Okay, here's some. But what that is, and that's the amount of testosterone you have, and it kind of takes your body's decision-making process out of how much you're supposed to have. Whereas if you're just inhibiting the inhibitor, then your body still has the hand on the wheel. So maybe the herb is like forcing your hand a little bit, but it still has control in the end. So it makes for like a smoother and more balanced effect, because like many hormones are related to one another. So if you put just like a whopping amount of one thing, that can ruin things that you hadn't anticipated potentially. And that's the benefit of herbalism. And though the ancient Chinese herbalists, they didn't necessarily know what was going on in terms of the biochemistry and the lab science, but I think we can agree that they did know what was going on, at least talking about it in their way. And then there's the concept of the formula. It's not just one herb; it's many. So within their way of understanding things, everything was very balanced. It's not too much, not too little, not too hot, not too cold, something like that. So, because interfacing with your endocrine system can be a little complicated. So you have to go at it, at least that was their opinion, to go at it a little more gently and smoothly. So if you would like to know more about how Chinese herbs can affect your hormone balance, give us a call today.